All right, it is November. Today's the last day of November. The 30th? Yeah, today's the 30th. So, I'm in my truck right now, and we're going into the shop. There's a 7210 parked in all of its glory. I'm pulling in here to the shop real quick, and what you see over there next to those tool grinders over there. Ooh, I hope I can fit this in here. Okay. Well, the farm has found me a toolbox. There it sits over there. It's a Delta Champion. So anyway, we had to watch what kind of toolbox we bought, because my truck is a 4-door and it is a 5.5 foot long bed in it, and it's not the standard 6-foot bed. So you had to watch. You got almost a foot. You got a little over a foot between your fender well and your back panel right here. So all the toolboxes we looked at were 12 inches deep. Well, that was too much. So we found one at Rural King, and it's 9 inches deep. It's made from aluminum. It's lighter than what I thought it was going to be. So me and my uncle are going to install this real quick, like in my truck. And that, when I was looking for a toolbox, that's what I wanted, was a single lift up. I didn't want the two separate ones. I wanted the single one. So here's the bolts for it, some J bolts, and comes with a tray, and there's the keys. Work on getting them keys off real quick, right? And I'll set this camera up somewhere while we install it, hopefully. So all right, so before we put this in, I'm just looking at it and whatever. So these are the J bolts. I'm just reading through the instructions here. But like I was saying, I have a 5.5 foot bed, and I mean, I honestly did not know there was a difference. If I had gotten an extended cab truck, it would have been a normal 6-foot bed, but since this is a 4-door, it's a 5.5 foot bed. So, oh well, whatever. It's not the end of the world for me that I have a short bed. It doesn't make any difference to me. I've got, what I was looking for was enough room for people in the back, people in the front, and everybody be good. So before we get to going on this toolbox, people wanted me to talk about my rims and tires. Now, these tires here, or the wheels, are AR901s. I got them off of wheelpros.com. My buddy that works at a Chevy dealer in Hardinsburg got me a good deal on these, on the rims, since they deal with them. Anything you can get on, anything on wheelpros.com they can get, and at a discount rate too. So I got 4 rims and the nuts and bolts, and you have to have a special tool to get the nuts off. So all that for right at just over $800 for the rims. And I went ahead and did get a new set of, not a new set, a new to me set of tires. My buddy actually had these tires. He took off of his Duramax, and he just wanted a new set. He just wanted a different set of tires. So these are Hercules TerraTrax. I wonder if I can. And there's a number on them, LT265-70R17s. They are a 17-inch tire, 17-inch rim. These are the biggest tires that I can go on this truck without lifting the truck. The truck is not lifted, and I do not have any plans on lifting it either at the moment. I don't feel like it's necessary, and yeah, say what you will, I don't care. I'm not lifting this truck as of now. But so yeah, he let me have the 4 tires for $250. So can't beat that. He only had like a couple thousand miles on them, and they're rated 70,000 mile tires. So I thought that's not bad, because my other tires were wore. I would not have made it this winter on them old tires. So that was back in July, right before the Hardin County Fair, right before that demo derby video went up. So I went ahead and got this on there, and my truck is starting to come to fruition slowly but surely. And we'll stick this toolbox on there and make it even that better. I do want to do something to the exhaust. I'm not putting freaking Flowmasters on here because I went on their website and they're like $700 for the kit. So I was like, no. So I don't know. That's something I might toy around with next year, is probably just putting a tip on it or something. I don't know. Because after this toolbox, I'll have this truck pretty much where I want it. Is that, and just a different, little bit. I don't want it obnoxiously loud, but I want it to where you can hear a little rumble in the cab, is what you would say. That's just personal preference, not necessary, but it's my truck. I paid the money for it. I paid it on my own. I want it whatever. I want it. All right, this is going to be a horrible lit video because I'm using my iPhone's flashlight to record, but this is the only time I've got to follow up on this toolbox video. We put the toolbox in there last week sometime, and yeah, it was pretty simple. Let me get my key out here, because I keep it locked because I do not trust people at school. No matter how nice they may be, they might still steal something. So I've got a few sets of tools, a wrench set, some socket sets in there. We put the J bolts in the middle, and then my uncle drilled a hole right there and put another bolt in there just to give it some more support. So this thing ain't going nowhere. As in, it ain't gonna be loose or anything movable wise, but yeah. So the toolbox is installed. Like I said, it's a Delta Champion. It's a real nice toolbox. So yeah, pretty happy with it, and it'll come in handy for years to come. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and we will catch y'all in the next video. I've got a big surprise coming here, hopefully in the next 2 weeks. Depends on if the thing got shipped today or not, but been making some emails back and forth, but something should happen here in the next 2 weeks. That should be pretty good. No, it's not a new tractor, and no, it's not a new piece of equipment. It's something else. So catch y'all later.